me Mr. Glock the Dun Dog. I be getting money, spending shit like no tomorrow. Came up at my mama, doctor said I be a problem. My little nigga sliding like a St. Louis Cardinals. Balenciaga tracksuit like I'm going jogging. Chilling with this Aki bitch, she tryna get me noggin. They say money talk, I'm the motherfucking top. Money talk is win beyond, nigga, I'm the topic. Yeah, I'm the motherfucking one. And not the two.
I'm sorry if I look a little bit busted. I don't look busted, I look cute. Like, I feel like I look cute, but I do look a little bit worn in because I went to the office today for my externship. So, you know, my makeup's been worn for full-time shift. So it's looking a little, it looks worn in. Like, I have a dewy look. Like, I'm not gonna apologize for that. Hey besties, I'm back. I really want to start making YouTube videos again. I feel like it would have been weird to post a day in the life vlog and then like just not give you guys an update or like fill you in on the gap on what's been going on since my last post on YouTube and TikTok or whatever. If this is the first time you've seen me, my name is Alex. I'm a 2L at a law school in DC. I started posting on TikTok and like YouTube when I had a gap year, and you know, I had me a little group of TikTok besties that turned into Instagram besties, and some of them even turned into real life besties. Like, y'all, people that I know from TikTok are literally friends that I don't go not a week without talking to them. Like, I think that's so crazy, and I'm so grateful for that. Like, these are people who I've hung out with in real life, you know what I mean? Like, that just is so mind-boggling to me. Back to the original topic of the video, I want to give you guys an update on what's been going on, what I've been up to, what you guys have missed. First, obviously, I'm a 2L now, class of 2027, period. The other side feels so good, y'all. I want to say that life has never been better as it has since I became a 2L. No lie, no lie, no lie, no lie. It's definitely busier. I'm gonna get into all of that. But wow, to have autonomy back, to be able to pick your own schedule is so, like, that's not even a blessing or a privilege or a right that I thought that, you know, I took that for granted. Like, I took picking out my schedules in college for granted. 1L fall was really bad. Like, we had 2 weeks of reading period where we didn't have any classes and we could study for the finals. I went to Atlanta to go visit my friends and I was like, I'm not coming back. I was like, I don't know if Big Mama can do this. But guess what? Big Mama did it, okay? And after I took those first set of finals, I was like, okay. It wasn't too bad. I was like, I could do this again. Finals? Law school finals? Like, that's nothing. When I tell y'all, the pressure was on. It was definitely brain overload 1L fall, but all I have to say is shout out Richard Freer. That's all I have to say. Moving on. Now, y'all, let's talk about 1L spring. 1L spring was rough, okay? From what I remember, our section was the only one who had class Monday through Friday every day. And it was just like, oh my God, like having that day off would have meant so much. 1L spring was really bad because we had a shorter reading period. It was only a week. Semester was shorter and the semester started off cold, y'all. That was my first DC winter. And when I tell you, Big Mama had seasonal affective disorder, okay? SAD, baby. Need not explain more, okay? For me, 1L spring, my mindset was just like, you just have to get through this. Like, you literally just have to cross the finish line and you're a 2L, like, period. And I think also my birthday was spring and it was just too much. Y'all know I like to celebrate my birthday all month long, and I feel like, you know, I had a great birthday, but it was low-key mid. But you know, these are the sacrifices that we have to make as baddies. After spring finals, I had like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks off where I literally just took walks. I took walks for like 4 or 5 hours, explored the city, and I was like, okay, maybe I don't hate DC. Like, maybe law school just freaking sucks, and that's why I thought I hated DC. Walking from my house to Georgetown, that's like 3.5 miles, y'all. Just vibing, walking for 5-6 hours straight. No care in the world, no responsibilities. Like, it was a recharge. It was a moment. It was a time. After that, I started work at my law school internship, and I had 3 co-interns with me, and we just was the life of the party everywhere we go. Like, they could not have picked better people to be my co-interns. Like, God really put those people into my life. And I'm just so grateful. Like, my law school, my first ever actual law school legal internship experience has been amazing. The work that I did, it wasn't like, it was definitely corporate work. Like, boring corporate work. Basically, I was doing like a lot of contracts, which is so crazy because that was like one of my best classes, 1L year. I think it is my highest score. I don't even know, I forgot. Like, that was great. Love my co-intern. Shout out them. Shout out my internship. Like, bless. Like, when I tell y'all, I applied to like over 100 jobs. My internship ended early August and classes started August 18th. So I had like two and a half weeks of just doing whatever I wanted. So I went to go visit my friend in Alabama because she's getting married. Okay, let's look at wedding dresses. That was fun. And then I had like a week and a half of reflection to myself that's just like, whoa, like, who am I? Because when I tell y'all I had a ball all summer, Big Mama had a ball. Like, money was coming in from that internship. Obviously, we were doing work, but me and my co-interns were just such a vibe. All of my friends were coming to visit me. Like, I feel reconnected to them again. Like, I can text back my friends and just give them a call whenever I want. I have time for that. Like, Big Mama had a ball. The thing is, when I was in undergrad, I always had a full-time job. I always had a full credit course load every summer, every semester. Like, I've never had a summer break where I didn't take any classes and I just vibed out. And you know how you know that I had a great summer is because I'm up like 15, 20 pounds. January 2025, y'all, I was 115 pounds and now I'm sitting so great at 135. And honestly, like, I'm very grateful for this weight. Like, obviously, when you gain weight, you gain weight. You know, Big Mama had a good summer, period. And that week and a half before law school started, I was just like going through an existential crisis. I was like, yo, law school actually fundamentally changed me in so many different ways. I literally was just sitting back thinking to myself, like, I don't even know who I am. I don't know if it's just like this age of my life, you know, I'm 26, about to turn 27, and it's like that change and that transition, or if it's like that coupled with law school, coupled with living in a new city. Like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like law school and like just this past year has just made me a shell of who I am. Every priority I have, my whole life, my whole personality, everybody I hung out with, all we talked about was law school. When people would hit me up, all we would do was talk about law school because I really had nothing else to talk about. You know what I mean? Actually, like, I just felt like a shell of myself. Like, I didn't even know who I was anymore. And that was really hard to deal with. But honestly, y'all, let's talk about what's going on right now. Like, that's what's important. What's happening with Big Mama in now? Okay, this semester, I'm taking classes that I really, really enjoy. I also have a legal externship that I'm doing this summer for credit. And it's really fun. It's litigation. It's something new. I think I just wanted to get that experience and to kind of see, like, if that's something that I would enjoy. I'm meeting a lot of great people. I'm learning a lot of great stuff. I think the beginning of 2L, because I was like into that existential crisis, it kind of like moved a little bit into fall semester, so the first few weeks were a little rough for me. But now that it's like October, it's the first week of October, I'm in a good groove. Like, I'm in a good morning routine. Everything feels good. Like, 1L was super stressful, but I will say 2L is way busier but way more fun. Like, I'm finding my balance. I am, you know, giving myself the right boundaries. If I'm in this moment and this moment is not about law school, I'm going to be present in it. Like, I'm not going to think about law school. I'm also like into my hobbies now. You know, I'm back on that sewing machine. Obviously, I'm still super beginner, but it's like my me time. I got a Cricut as a gift, so I've been using that too. I moved into a new apartment. I'm going to show you guys around in my next video probably, but it's way more space. I love it, and I'm in a better area. Like, I like where I'm staying. I live like on the highest floor, so my view isn't of anyone. Like, nobody's staring at me and I'm not staring at them. Well, maybe they can, but I don't care. As far as like who I am as a person and as a woman, which is of course more important than any of this, is that I feel like law school puts you in your masculine energy and your like alpha energy, because law school is an environment where they really foster competition. Like, it just puts you into like alpha mode. And I think that's why like law school, like my 1L law school experience was so bad, because there were just so many people around me that were just super negative, and it affected me deeply. It's kind of what like it is to be in law school and like the legal field. Like, you want to be stoic, you want to be like super emotionless and like competitive, and like that's the vibe in law school. And it's just like, I'm just a girl. You know what I mean? And just like having all that energy around was really effing up my vibe. Like, I'm just gonna be honest, it was effing up my vibe really bad. And I felt like I sometimes had to just put a little boundary between myself and that environment and just be like, I'm gonna do me, I'm gonna focus on myself because this is negative. Like, no. The reason why I stopped posting on TikTok was just because, again, I didn't want my whole life to revolve around law school anymore. Make all of my content about law school, like all you're gonna hear me talk about it is just like complain, at least during 1L year. Again, this year is a little bit better, but I don't know, I just want to keep vibing with you guys, and I just missed like being with my besties, period. Okay, besties, if there's anything that I didn't answer for you guys or things you want to know, leave them down below. Any video ideas, suggestions, comments, comment them down below. Like, subscribe, and that's it for now. Bye, besties.